Yeah, 5.48 on the Big Red Buzzer, Lake X, Sunday morning, almost Sunday afternoon. Finally got one, got a good one. Yeah, Mr. Lee just got on the board with the Big Red Buzzer. That fish come out and smashed everything. Silenced everybody in the boat. Good fish, nice fish. Top water.
Monkey off my back.
It was almost a gorilla.
Almost.
Good to go. He's gonna go ahead and release it. Here we go. It's lunchtime. We got the corn already cooked. Just kind of steaming away. Last little bit right here in the foil. We got the tahini, chili lime mayonnaise dressing, along with just plain old tahini. We got some dogs cooking under here. And we got plenty of toppings. Jalapeno, onions, and Roma tomatoes sliced up. Should be a good to go lunch. Stay tuned for the rest of the day's fishing. Yeah, this is the lunch. This is like some exquisite boat food right here. I know it's just a damn bratwurst, but how many of them bass anglers are eating like this out on the water? Yeah, buddy. We got Nate the Great and Kayla back there trailing us. We got Chef Alex in the back of the boat. I got Mr. Lee in the middle. Swimbait 79 up front. Going down the west side of Lake X. I'm gonna definitely put the chesty on and start filming. Stay tuned. Yeah, buddy, you hear that noise? That is Big Red Buzzers. All three of us in the boat are throwing Big Red Buzzers this afternoon at Lake X. Earlier, I was able to catch me a 5.48 pounder. I caught one other 2-pounder. Other than that, it's been kind of a harsh bite. Definitely need some wind. Should get better. Stay tuned. Throw that shit all the way up to that parallel log.
Oh, okay. I was like, which one? Oh, that's not even close.
We are close proximity of what I could call the crime scene, where I caught my 10.6 pounder. It's right up here. It's October 14th, 2018. I think I said 2019 in a past video, and I did not mean to say that, and I did not catch it until I posted the video. So yeah. But back in 2018, we had far different conditions. We definitely have had like an Indian summer up here in Washington State. And that is known for like a September to be pretty much just like the summertime. So it kind of gives you an extended fall, extended summer-like conditions. I think that's what kind of has triggered the water clarity issues that we have going on right now. This is probably the third week in a row here at Lake X that the stuff is like literally pea green soup. But the fish are still eating. They're just a little reluctant to go full throttle on your typical baits. I think that's just because of the issue of them feeding by sight 90% of the time. Now they just got to home in with their lateral line on the bait. We've had a few misses, a couple of fish that popped off. More than likely it's not the angler's fault, it's just the fish short struck the bait. We do have stinger hooks on our buzzers, so anything that wants to bite light is still gonna get stuck. But from time to time, you're still gonna lose fish, even if you're equipped with a stinger hook. Free swinging or not, you're still liable to lose fish. It's just a little bit added insurance. This is a heavy cover lake, and I still don't care one bit about throwing a lure with a treble or with a trailer hook. I'd rather have it on there than not to have it on there. Anyway, it's late afternoon. We're gonna make a move. You guys will catch back up to me here shortly. Here we are at the new spot. Woo! Just a tart drink. Water temp up here on the north end of Lake X is 62.03. So it's a little bit warmer. It'll probably get warmer as we get to a grassier spot. But still above 60 degrees. Fish's mood usually start to decline severely once it starts to drop below 55 degrees, but we still have a weekend or two of solid fishing before it starts to dip too low where you'll throw for hours on end without a bite on the top water. This is end of the year top water right here. I'm a topwater fanatic. I'd rather fish that than fish anything. Maybe a 10-inch mag draft is starting to gain a lot of want from me, a lot of time. So other than that is big swim baits and big topwaters. Those two baits definitely catch better than average sized bass. Well, I just have one. I just have one swirl. There's obviously a dark object right there. It's got to be a stump to the right. They come off, totally short struck it, boiled on my buzzer. See if it smashes Mr. Lee's Zero Spook. It's a walking style bait, sachets side to side, known as walk the dog. It's definitely a big fish bait. Been around for over 50 years. If you're just starting out, that's probably one of the harder techniques to learn, is the walk the dog, whether it's a frog, a walking bait, popper, and whatever else topwaters that require a side-to-side movement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's October 6th, 2024. Normally we don't have this type of weather in October. Normally we got some drastic changes. It's definitely more than likely going to be the last time I could wear a sun shirt and shorts. Basic summer gear here in the PNW. As long as the weather's above, I don't know, 65, 70 degrees, you're good to go. But the overnight lows are definitely dipping. We've already dipped below 40 a few times. Still waiting for that first freeze. But that just extends the topwater season. I expect to bite any freaking moment, especially coming up around these pads. I'm not able to fish my number one spot right now because I got some doing the bass boat. Wanted to fly around the lake about 40 miles an hour. On Lake X, if you've ever been here, that's a highly big no-no. Especially if you have a fiberglass boat. More than likely you'll put a hole in it or you'll become a projectile. but he's kind of messing things up right now by fishing on that spot I normally start at. But instead of trying to go and cramp him, we'll just make a big old loop around him. We're gonna go mess with the wood wall. We got some wind going on from the south end. It makes it even better. Increases your chances and opportunity of getting a bite. Water temp is 63.57 right now. Going through some heavy grass patches. So here in October, grass is the remaining green grass, or any remaining grass period that you can come across and find. You're gonna be able to find either bait or some kind of fish around that, in or around that area. Your late afternoon is going to be your prime time for the big bite, if it hadn't already happened. Now if the water was closer to 57, 58 degrees, I wouldn't mind bright sun, because I know that they'll bite a bait a lot better than they will in 62.5, 64 degree water temp. You're more than likely to get more misses from fish the warmer the water is. Should be a strike here for one of us. Something. I and Justin Lee are both throwing the big reds. Got Chef Alex throwing a mix-up of the big red and a spinnerbait in the coloration of Sexy Mouse. For those that don't know what that color is, it's like a forest green with a little hint of chartreuse in its middle of its skirt. Up here on the north end has a little bit more clarity, definitely more clarity than middle of the lake, mid-lake. Still we have grass dying everywhere, so there's floating grass to foul up your lures everywhere. But that's just a part of fall fishing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go, we got Nate the Great and Caleb over there in the boat. If I can keep this still. One of them caught a bass. Looks like maybe Caleb caught the fish. And Nate's trying to doctor that hook up. I have no clue what you said. Say it again!
He dropped it.
Hold it up!
See if I can drop it. I heard it hit the bottom of the boat. Look at home. Yeah, that's it.
Caleb caught number 2.
Got him!
With a keeper on the buzzer.
Oh, little guy. Look at this little guy. Hey! Gone.
All right, Mr. Lee just missed a really nice fish.
Oh no, he's short sucker. Look at that.
I just got one.
You better put it out there, Alex.
Got it on film too. Just a little small keeper. Got it on a trailer hook. That's why I fish with that free swinging trailer hook. Oh yeah.
Hey, he's right in the net.
Jump right out of the hand into the net. Just a little cookie cutter keeper. This is fish number 3 for me on the Big Red Buzzer, October 6th. Yeah. Yeah, back here at it. If you can't hear that knocking noise on the trolling motor, I have sheared the little pin on the inside of the trolling motor where the prop is to the lower unit of the trolling motor. Had sheared and broke. We got it kind of rigged together, but that's what that knocking is. In most cases you would have to go home. We kind of rigged it up where we can fish a little bit longer. We're definitely handicapped for the rest of the time here, and that sun is ever so high in the sky and still got plenty of time. Just can't fish at the speed that we normally fish. It is what it is. We're going to try to make do with what we got. Stay tuned. Like a swim bait. Cut across. Here we go. We got Chef Alex hooked up on a good fish.
About fucking time, mate. Yeah, fucking landing. Oh, it's a good one. Oh my god, it's a fucking good one.
Come on.
Woo!
There we go.
Yeah, dude.
You're good.
Days of fucking hog. Woo! Oh my god.
Oh, it's skin hook too, buddy.
Oh my god. It's a fucking hog. Is that your biggest fish, Alex? No, I don't think so.
No. Here you go, man.
Birthday fish. I threw there like 2 times too. Fucking yeah. Finally got
We're gonna weigh the fish right quick for Chef Alex. See what it is. Move your finger over. Yep. That does not weigh what it said it weighed. There we go. Where's the scale being stupid? Here we go. Look like it is a 412, so it's just over a 4.1, just shy of a 4.2. It is a long fish, therefore we're saying it's an old fish. It is a 4-pounder. Anytime you catch a 4-pounder in the full time on a top water is sweet. Here we go, Chef Alex with a 4-pounder, 4.12 on the Big Red Buzzer. Good to go. Fish.
That was definitely a monster.
Yeah, hell yeah it was. Here we go. I got a half-ass operating trolling motor. You can hear that thing knocking in the background. I sheared the pin off. So we're trying to go back through here before we gotta call it a day. Chef Alex just caught a 4.12 on the Big Red Buzzer, as all three of us are throwing the Big Red Buzzer. It's definitely a big fish bait. Like I've been saying, an average size bass you're gonna catch is 3 to 5 pounds. Once again, if you're just joining in, the sound that's coming from is the trolling motor. Sheared the pin, but it still has enough contact that it is turning the prop. I will show you guys at the end of this video exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it'll help you guys to better prepare, unlike which I normally am over prepared. So hopefully this little demonstration could easily help one of you guys out there on the water when your trolling motor stops working and you're trying to figure out why.
Oh, what the fuck? No!
Nate the Great just hooked up and fish came on button. Waved his tail to him, goodbye.
Bye.
So long!
Leslie Cow. That's not related. I think it's... Rainbow.
Normally this spot is loaded with some keeper bass that are willing to throttle a topwater. Has not been the case today. Look like there's a lot less grass over here, but I still see some.
Oh, fuck. That's a good one.
And Mr. Lee just got bit.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's not that good. God dang it. That is
Still keeper bass. He's number 3 for Mr. Lee. Got the main hook. Kit and caboodle.
No. Number 3. This is my heavy action too. Dang, you got that monster walking bait.
Mega sexy dog. Strike King Mega Sexy Dog. Or maybe it's the Sexy Mega Dog. It's something like that. It's a big old lay down up here where my buzzer's at. It's a 45-degree angle lay down. Normally it holds a 6-pound plus fish this time of the year. That hadn't been the case lately. Oh, here's that lay down I was talking about. Right there. Totally was definitely not in Kansas no more.
Right over the log.
4x4. Oh.
Shooting.
There's little Bob, man.
Somebody's shooting over there. Oh, look.
Probably an episode of Cops being filmed live.
Yeah.
Of course, I gotta do that every time I watch that episode.
Right.
Time it just perfect. Neighbors probably like, what? And no. Here we are back at it. I think Nate the Great is the only one out of the 5 of us that hadn't caught a fish just yet. Hadn't held a fish in his hand. So we're letting him go before us and fish all the better spots. He's fishing with a Strike King Sexy Mega Dog. It's like a 6-7 inch walking bait. Weighs probably 2 ounces. It is not for the weak. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it. This is where I'm probably gonna, in the next few casts, it's gonna be the end of the video for the fishing video for the weekend. Looks like I'm gonna end up with 3 fish. My biggest fish was 5.48. It was right when we got here. About the first hour we were into it. Other than that, Chef Alex caught his only fish, but it pushed 4.12 on the scales. Mr. Lee, I think, caught 3 fish, all on the Big Red Buzzer. As I caught 3 fish on the Big Red Buzzer, and Alex caught his fish on the Big Red Buzzer. As you guys can see, the similarities in the fishing with the Big Red Buzzer in the fall time. Cannot go wrong with this bait. Hit the like button. If you hadn't hit the subscribe button yet, hit the subscribe button. Once again, I appreciate everyone that watches the videos. Hopefully this day of fishing will help you out. in the near future. Anyway, thank you for watching. Swimbait 79 out.